Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B, and today we are doing an album review for an artist known as Theo or Theo. I really like it. If it was called Theo, that's a really cool way to make your artist name. And the name of this album is Indomitable or Indomitable. It's either or. You could say it. I could be saying it completely wrong. I always have an issue with pronouncing artist names, and I do apologize for that. But let's get going with this. It's about half an hour. And it's hip hop and rap. The album artwork looks very cool. I think it's you should never judge a book by its cover, but I like to, especially with music. I think the cover art can say a lot about the music we're going to listen to. So let's see. We're going to start with our first track, and that's called "We Did It" feat Dr. Fudo. Okay. Funky. With it, but I'm too true to it. Hands in the air. The plane might crash, but don't nobody care. Now we everywhere at one time. Okay, this first track feels quite party islandy. Actually, it was not what I was expecting. Not that that's a bad thing, but I'm liking the vibe. Okay, let's keep going. And my car autonomously navigates. I don't drive. Surprise, I'm still that same dude that used to draw in high school. Used to push through in the blue Mazda 626 to 86. Regardless of all the dents, it was my ish. Shit, cause my friends liked it. We used to cow. That little vocal chop is so fun. That noise, it's really cool. Dare I say, a little bit too loud and distracting from the rapping that's going in the background. It's all I'm paying attention to at the moment. But I like it. Up at night at the school, then hit the nightclubs. At the weekend, we hit the Mirage. That's the first time I got a full body massage. I'm wondering if this is Dr. Fudo. Here's Dr. Fudo. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Stay a bit busy. Wow, okay, that was hectic towards the end. The second half of that was mad. Love the vibe, definitely. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. This is called Walking. Calm kind of intro. Can you hear kind of gunshots in the background? Not really matching the quiet melodies. Unless it's just drums. It might be just drums. Cushions, great. Just enough to get me through the week again. And I guess the rest is a wrap. A round of applause without the gun clap. Look, off the dribble, I never pushed no bricks. I realized it wasn't worth the risk. It's like a jungle sometimes, so don't offend the lion. Or cut a deal with a shark that eat you while you dying. If I'ma die by myself, I'ma do it myself. Leave no meat on the bone. Call me when he's not home. 5:30 at the weekend. How I get the weekend of the deal creeping. I feel kind of like a walking beat from this. I don't know if that's the intention of the track being called Walking, but that feels like the song you are walking along, walking somewhere. It's in your headphones and you're listening and you're walking along to it. You find that you're walking to the beat of the song. It feels like that. This feels like a very sort of straightforward cut, almost in a way an introduction compared to track 1, which was the introduction. This feels like more of the introduction. Nice walking bass line. Oh, can't get enough of those drums. Something really crunchy about it. I wanna kill low bills with no Tarantino, but prescribe reality and overdose. Now we in a headspace, a place where we know a million out space. Come forward, get Chico. You stay pushing my buttons like cheat codes. You ain't getting my bread, that's keto. And no one knows this is how the story goes. If you the table, I'm the front door. That's how I peep hoes. Supermodel.
Simple but hard, punchy.
Might as well give up, might as well swallow.
Liking the lyrics. Interesting sample. The artwork feels like AI artwork that I've been seeing recently. It was released early 2023 when all that was going on. I like that. Walking was nice. Very different contrast to the track one. This is Fame feat Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice. I was about to say Poetic Justice. Poetic Just is. What am I doing? I don't know.
She a catch, she a movie, she a vibe. She depressed, she a scam, she a bribe. Call her up 1 a.m., she a slide.
Feeling a bit of Kanye in the style here.
Post 2, post 3.
Kanye, I should say.
Don't post me, nah, it's not that bad to keep it like that. He takes it down with this, watch how it counteracts. Nigga face feel warmer, fuck the warnings. Whether I was born and only spawn strong men. Guess I'm off on a tangent now. When the smoke hits my crown, she levitate off the ground. Now, feeling like something else, definitely not myself. You're supposed to change after the wealth. Looking in the mirror like, why you being weird to me? You said you wanted to live out your fantasy. Whatever you think, can you do some more?
Oh, okay, we got some melodies.
Swear you got me falling for you as a late.
Kind of falsetto voice, okay.
Whatever you gave, can I take some more now? Bang. Swear you got me craving you night and day. Bang. I'm a catch, I'm a movie, I'm a vibe. Ride or die, I can make you feel alive. You want the glitz with the glamour on the side. Fuck with me, I can change your whole life. Ayo, what you
Nice.
do?
Nice to have some female representation. Do a lot of male artists. Listen to a lot of male artists. This is welcome.
I never miss. I can get you where you going. I can give you a lift. If you want it, you can get it. Said it once, I won't repeat it. This is more than love and feelings. This is fame, baby. Sun is down. I think it's time to play.
Poetic Justice, killing it.
Out of time, I contemplate it late. You see me or do you see it all? Say it matters, but it doesn't. Got our backs on the wall. Whatever you think, can you do some more now? Bang. Swear you got me falling for you as a late. Bang.
It's such like a quiet track. There's not actually much going on musically. It's very, very simple, but the use of reverb on the vocals is allowing that space and allowing for the artist to project themselves. You don't need too much. If you've got a good idea, you don't need too much to make it work.
Whatever you gave, can I take some more now? Bang. Swear you got me craving you night and day. Bang.
Okay, almost like Skrillex kind of vocal chops we got here. We're gonna hit a drop. Has added some more instruments in there. We got the little piano in the background there, just quietly chopping away. Pressure, especially when you dressed up. Them other niggas messed up. I pick up where they left off. Just wanna be blessed up. Say charge like a Tesla. Charge bar for bar. How far could the kid go? If your family don't matter, your wins low. And fame like I don't mean to impose, but this is the life you chose. Did you read the fine print and didn't know your life would switch like Clark Kent overnight? Nice lines. I like take charge like Tesla. It's a fun line. the beast, right? Alright, I get it, let's break bread, enough said. I'll give my best till my eternal rest. Die for the stream shit till my life is on some
They're
dream.
religious in this.
On a tight suit, start acting blackish. Got nothing of the blame but the fame, like Dame.
Fame was nice, yeah. Works well. Lots of breathing room on that track. Business is Business, feat Skeffy. Here we go.
You said I could handle this, I tried. And you said you would let me live, I died. Now the problem is paradise don't exist. Mean all this time I'd have to put up with your shit. Business is business, right? I bring pins to fights, squash the beef, and only
That's still simp in the background, arpeggio.
When the dogs is loose, it's when the guns say woof. It's just another body. Blame it on the Bacardi. Here's my Uber, I'm trying to make the party. My condolences, I'm so very sorry.
Feels very Kanye in his vocal style here from Theo.
I'm blessed to be me, yeah. Business is business.
Theo.
In the street, yeah. You get New Jack dying, your brother's keepers. Business is business. Yeah. 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 Business is business.
Oh, I like that line. Business is business. Really quick.
Business is business. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do I like that so much? Sounds cool.
Yeah. Look, don't take it personal, I'm not trying to drive you to death. That's what the hearser do. I'm living life with no rehearsals, dude. I'm a fuck up too, but I'm alive, so that means that I left up too. I'ma need a few body to body baggers, stare on the eye daggers. Lambie get light, lit up the car cause it lost its fight. K9's
I
on
think
me.
this is our longest track on the record. 3 minutes 57 seconds. Compared to the opening track, which is only 1 minute 35. And our next track, called Entertain, is only 11 seconds long. Interesting. But that's not even the shortest track on the album. It's a 10-second song. I imagine they're going to be like skits, potentially. I'm feeling like there needs to be something in that business is business thing for the second time round, for the second chorus. You have business is business, you know, some kind of correspondence kind of thing going on. I feel like it needs something else. Always keep building throughout the track, add new elements because it keeps it fresh and interesting.
Business is business. Yeah. 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 Business is business.
Especially when you're going for about a 4-minute song. You know what people's attention spans are like these days in this world. We want those 10-second songs.
I really can't wait to see ya. I really miss ya. Can't wait to hold your hands and tell you how I feel. Can't wait to hear you tell me how you feel too. Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't like how it all ended. Nah, this new heart is so expensive. Yeah, 4-hour drive and you playing games. And then you call that like nothing changed. Ash to ash, dust to dust, such as lust. Fighting feelings, holding back, fisticuffs. If my line's busy, that's because I'm calling bluffs. If my mind's busy, that's Adderall, not you at all.
Been a bit of a Froggy Fresh vibe as well for vocally. But better than Froggy Fresh, as Froggy Fresh is just a joking kind of thing.
If business is business, right? I won't put up a fight. That's what I won't do. Don't take it personal. I'll be alright. It won't keep me up at night. Business is business. Yeah. 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 Business is business. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Business is business. Yeah. 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 Business is business. Whoa, whoa.
Did like that. Feel it was a bit long. Or did like business is business.
Are you not entertained?
Okay. Kind of the skits, movie quotes, okay. So perhaps another movie quote's coming. Let's go Brutus.
gas calls for torrential rains and copious quantities of capital gains. I'm coming for niggas lying names. You the king of Wakanda, but I ain't talking about no fictional rain. The same thing applies to the game. How can I be the same if my bank account's not doing this?
Loving in the background, you get this sort of Middle Eastern instrument going on. I'm a real sucker for the Middle Eastern instruments, and that works so well in the background.
The same, I'm about change, ready or not, here it comes. Throw in the towel, drop the ball on a technical foul. Look at me, I'm the captain now. Cultivate the dirt, see how I'm sprouting out. You in the world of hurt for flirting with death. You just hurting yourself with non-suicidal injuries. If it's a suicide, then it's a suicide. Put your lawsuits aside. My brigade suits is tailor-made. If the fit's too tight, you must have quit, right? I ain't gonna argue with you all night about how I did it, how I do it, how I sweat and bled through it. How many niggas tried to ruin it? Kept throwing my weight up, kept gambling on high stakes. Philosopher's steps off at high rates. Brutus knew better, so now I know better. My pocket watching my metadata to get you wake up. Follow the blueprint, now I'm the blueprint. Kiss my purple rain, I am the new prince. Got more to give, so let me live. Ever since I got right, people trying to take my life and keep me indebted. And fuck up my credit. If you heard it, I said it. So
The cushion's so nice and like relaxed. It's not heavy hitting, but it rolls nicely. Yeah, keeps the track going.
How I did it, how I do it, how I sweat and bled through it. How many niggas tried to ruin it? Kept throwing my weight up, kept gambling on high stakes. Philosopher's steps off at high rates. Brutus knew better, so now I know better. Your pocket watching my metadata to get you wake up. Follow the blueprint, now I'm the blueprint. Kiss my purple rain, I am the new prince.
Safe to say so far, I've liked everything. So this is just literally radio tuning. 10-second songs. Tuning the radio. It's a bit unusual, I think. I think entertained worked. Radio tune just came out of nowhere. It would have been nice if the radio tune crackled into this song. And this song's called Interlude Vibe, but I don't feel like it is an interlude. It's quite long for an interlude. It does feel quite interlude-y. Like something bigger's coming. I think this could have worked without the radio tuning before it, going straight from Brutus into Interlude Vibe. Because this is an interlude. Granted, quite a long one, but it does feel though, after Business is Business, it's kind of become a lot of small filler, potentially. So we've had radio tune, now this interlude song. And apparently there's a skit coming up next called Our First Date. So I'm wondering how much of this album feels like filler. Not that it hasn't been working. The only time I feel it hasn't been working is just the radio tuning. I felt that was unnecessary fluff in a way. Nice little 808 and bass holding it together. I'm vibing with you. As well as a nerdy white British person can vibe with someone. Loving the little sampling there. Sampling from the horned instruments. And this next one is a skit. Our first date. Let's see.
Alright, so, have you been here before?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, excuse me, yes. Can we get some drinks here? Do you want something to drink?
A glass of Merlot.
Merlot.
Yeah, can I have one of those too, please?
Merlot. Merlot.
Hey, so
Is that intentional?
what type of what are you looking for in a guy?
First of all, he has to be an 8-figure earner. I need to have full-on shopping sprees, 0 budget. I need to have all of my bills paid, be able to get my hair done, my nails done, and lay around and literally do nothing.
Right. So, so what do you do? What do you do?
I look good. Anyway, what do you look for in a partner?
Well, I'm looking for someone who's like has a great sense of humor, you know, ambitious, has some goals set, and, you know, just likes to take care of home and, you know, the person that she's with, you know, things like that.
Sorry, what?
Hey, can we get the check, please?
Is black women one separate entity?
8-figure earners.
That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how any other race operates, but we're the only ones who operate like that and think it's functional.
It baffles me there's people like that in the world. Male and female.
Get the label of strong, independent black woman. We don't
This song's called I Like That.
I've never heard strong, independent white woman, strong, independent Asian woman, strong, independent Latino woman, strong, independent Indian woman. I ain't never heard none of that. But we pride ourselves to being strong, independent black women. As if independence is something that we should strive for as a people. Independence is death. Everybody needs somebody. And the reason why we're struggling in our households and our communities is because we think that there's something good about being independent.
Yes, can we have
Quite the lesson.
I heard the food is
I like that message.
very different, but what I'm used to. What will you choose? Sparkling water, okay, I'll be bougie too. Check out the menu use. Oh, okay, let's have a look at the view. It's beautiful, ain't it? Just like you. This is my point of view. Oh yes, those are beautiful shoes. Here comes the food. Yes, a medium rare steak. Took a picture of the plate and not the date. Could you put away your phone, please? You can do that shit at home. Jeez, why you on Instagram for instant gratification? Liking people's frozen situations. The only thing we got left is time. And I see you prefer FaceTime than trying to waste mine.
Like the message. I've gone quiet really. I was just listening to the whole verse. Quite good messages that Theo's bringing out there about how people act. What he kind of looks for in a person. How not to act around others. Don't know who's singing the chorus, but they've got a nice sort of raspiness to their voice.
I promise never to ask you to smile. I ask where my hug at. I understand that's how Sims act. Yeah, I watch Fox Soul. How else I'm supposed to know how women gon' react? Guess it's a bad representation of the race. So generalizations are valid if that's the case. What's that? Yep, I do right for myself. Emphasis on myself. Am I here by myself? Your face never lifted up from the plate. The steak can't be that good, but it is hitting with the sauce though. Mixed with the vino. Oh, I think the bathroom's over there. To the right, go up the stairs. She came back on some hey big head-ish. Just in time for the dessert dish. I boxed it up, told her Uber's outside. She had her face like, what the fuck, I can't make this shit up.
I think I like that. It's definitely one of my favorites. I think I like that. And Fame. Walking. And Brutus have been like probably my favourites so far. Oh no, actually, Business is Business. Forgot about that. I really like the chorus in Business is Business. And the verses. I like that. This is called Let Me Go feat. Run. An artist just called Run. Hey, Run. That's Run singing. He's got a set of pipes. He's got a set of pipes on him. Start and stop was nice there. Oh, that little hi-hat sound, that little click. It's lovely. Listen to it. It's amazing. Percussion has been awesome on this album.
Since my mom gone, no one's left to regulate. If I was you, I'd probably watch my step in case. Become a quasi judge and I'm feeling some kind of way. A different kind of taste, a different kind of way to embrace, but the impact. So what you waiting for? Some kind of closure? Don't have to wait no more. So just close the door. Feelings are still raw. Don't pick at the sore. Don't want to spill no more blood anymore. Stained on the floor. Don't trust anymore. Round of applause. You deserve a bunch of awards for the way you played your part, all the pain you caused, of course. Thank you to the one who let me. How's it my fault when you the one got caught out? Like Gary Coleman, don't care about what you talk about.
Bass is cool, like an 80s kind of bass. I feel like this is all I've done with my head throughout this whole project. This kind of like side swaying beat thing. Everything's been kind of that tempo. It's kind of been at that tempo.
Something borrowed, I want a substitute. So let me go when I see what I can do. What you thought this was, you left me just because. He got more than me, he can do more for you. But who knew we had two? That's more than you. And if my math right, you just can't get right. Been a long time, and I'm glad you're not mine.
Such a chill track, man. Let's just calm me down completely. Not that I was agitated, but I feel really relaxed after Let Me Go. That was lovely. This is Haunted, featuring Lucy Damas. It could be Lucci Damas. I apologize. Sorry. Okay, this is even calmer. Am I going to be asleep at the end of it? Just be like, not sleep out of boredom, but just out of relaxation.
Popping bottles of Chardonnay. It's not a special day, but how many can say they saw it?
What a beat.
Flawless dreams, I'm heartless. I say
This is lounge jazz.
regardless. Hello, summer, I'm here to stay now. Simple brandy on the rocks, that's how we stay down. You stayed with me, summer, when winter gave me a cold shoulder and gave me the limelight to cover up the strange odor. I took it back cause I'm older. Now call it that new vintage sound. I'm feeling like the old Kanye before he got paid, before he got the white fiance. And my condolences to the demographic statistics about black men in the business. We home now, watching our kids grow old now. Laugh how they making fun of that older sound.
This is what I noticed. Something could be okay. Haunted by you.
Interesting chorus. Is almost like not a chorus, but like an interval. Like a really calm, haunting kind of interval. And it comes with this awesome beat.
We see a sacrifice to make the offer. Look, I stayed down for mine. From needing unemployment lines to building bricks out of dedication and reaching heights. I don't got time for the drama. I see you need to fight. I need your mind. I'm bringing light. I only need a night. So with ya, crop out the lies and see the picture. The ones
this
you
Lucky
see
Damas?
to the top, not really
Damas?
with ya. So dig deeper, like
I think it might be.
I
I hate having to pronounce names.
just look right in the mirror, the vision clearer than scratching error. To bring it back to the flow of the holy flowing river. I'm watching life like a TV. It's
Quite a good flow.
How we still spending the most, but we not getting richer. Diamonds.
Yeah, definitely got the surname right. Damas. I bet whoever produced this felt so relaxed producing it. Oh, the fade out. Yeah, it deserved the fade out. Nice job. So our last track, it's called Forgive. Oh.
This is me
Oh,
and my most
wow.
kiss.
What a strange kick in. What a strange start to the song. I like it.
Then they go get their stereotypes and turn up louder. Then they get mad when I get a little bit louder. Funny how the ones that started it won't end it. When you talk about it, they get slick offended. Give you all the airplay when you the defendant. These padded bids are keeping us away from my kids. And part of me, fathers, I participated in the slaughters of my sons and daughters. Disrespected you as martyrs. I understand if you want me gone, I swear. I promise I get it now. How could you forgive me now? Out of the feeling. Yeah. Out of the feeling. Out of the feeling, 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 feeling.
Like the vocals.
Just stood by, watched how things transpired.
Does feel like an ending kind of sound, like a outro kind of feel. Bass is lovely. Like, great bass lines.
Yo, I ain't teach you nothing. I'm begging for something that I don't deserve. Didn't know how to express myself, so I counted on the different herbs to open my mind up. Yep, to open the blinds up. Yep, to let the sun in, cause plants need light and oxygen. Let's heal and not hurt no more. I understand now like tenfold. How else will we grow if we don't know? Out of the feeling. Out of the feeling. Out of the feeling, 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 feeling. Out of the feeling. Out of the feeling.
letting it ride out. Letting the great beat carry on. Okay. Let's do the job of having to review this great job of an album. Let's start with the flow. So, the flow of the album for me, I think I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. There were times when I felt there was some unnecessary sort of filler, such as the track Radio Tune coming straight before an interlude anyway, interlude vibe. And then also the introductory track felt like it was going to be sort of island rap, more verging on the pop side of things than the hip hop side of things. And then the rest of the album did not sound like that. So as an opener, it left me thinking one thing and then being diverted directly like, nope, this is what it's going to sound like now. Now, in terms of how it sounded for the rest of the album, it did fit a certain sound and it worked very well. It was kind of just that introduction, and perhaps some of the filler, the 10-second, 11-second songs, perhaps weren't needed. I'd say if this project was about 10 to 11 tracks long, I think it would have worked more concisely. Let's go into the lyrics. The lyrics themselves, I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. I thought that lyrically was very up there, very high. It had some great political commentary in it, which I always really enjoy. I love albums that have a message, that try and add to the conversation about things. So 10 out of 10 for the lyrics. Artwork. I'm going to give the artwork a 10 out of 10 as well. To me, it looks like that new sort of AI artwork stuff, but it also looks like the sort of golden hip-hop vibe I'm getting from it. The cover just fits the music. Other than maybe the first track, the cover fits the music very well. So 10 out of 10 for the artwork. Production is also going to be a 10 out of 10 because the production was perfect. I couldn't hear anything wrong with it. Everything was in the right place. I've loved how subtle the drums were. They weren't overbearing, too powerful, but they sounded crisp and clear and they still had that impact. So yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 for production. And then singing, I think I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 as well. Everyone who contributed melodies to this track, whether it's features or whether it was, not mentioned who sung, it was all brilliant and it fitted so well. There was nothing wrong with the vocals that were contributed in terms of singing, so that's 10 out of 10. So all in all, other than the flow, everything else was a 10 out of 10. So if I had to give an overall rating to this project, I'd probably land somewhere between 8 and 9 out of 10. This is a really, really good hip-hop project, and you definitely do need to add this to your streaming service, and make sure to like and follow the artist. All the links are down below in the description. What did you think? If you think it was better than that, tell me. If there's things you liked, if you disliked, please do tell me. Return the favour by listening to some of my music. It does not live up to the standards of this music, definitely not, and it's more alternative. But I think as long as we're listening to each other's music, supporting each other as independent artists, more and more of us can reap the benefits of having more fans. So, goodbye, I guess.
Oh my word.